What is going on, everybody? So today I decided, why not just sit out here in the balcony in the sun and just talk about my insecurities, unscripted, of course. All of my videos are scripted, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be authentic today. I mean, it is authentic when I do make all my videos because like I'm the one that scripts my videos, but like, you know, it's like it's cool. Anyways, so let's just sit in the sun, get that vitamin D. I feel like I mention vitamin D in like literally every single video. Like it's not even funny. But anyways, yeah, let's just sit here. I mean, I guess there's no point really. I'm not really getting any vitamin D when I'm like all covered up like this. But like, should I put my sleeves up? Okay, maybe I'll put my sleeves up. But like my arms are hairy, so like. Okay, so let's just start there. Let's talk about hair, because that's like one of my biggest insecurities. First of all, I could not get myself to like, I washed my hair today, but like I could not be bothered to like do it and like leave it down for you guys. I'm really sorry. I'm like so lazy, but like also, like I've literally used my hair as an like as a way to like avoid making videos because I'm like such a perfectionist when it comes to my hair. Like my hair has to like look good enough, or like I won't film a video if my hair doesn't look good that day. But also it's like no one cares. I feel like none of you guys come to the videos for my hair, or do you? I don't know. But also I feel like this like sort of insecurity stems from like when I was in middle school. You know when people would like put up on their stories like comment for a rate or comment so I can tell you my favorite thing about you. Yeah. So like one day this girl like put this on her like post. This is back when stories didn't even exist. It was like 2015, 2016, whatever. And she like put up a story and she was like this post on her spam, like this post for so I can tell you like my favorite thing about you. And so I liked it, and then she DM'd me and she was like, your hair, like I really like your hair. And ever since then I've been so particular about my hair. Like I am obsessed with my hair. Like I feel like hair can make or break you, which honestly shouldn't be the case. Okay, like whatever feature you like about you, all your features are important. Like it's not like just because you don't have hair doesn't mean you're not beautiful, or if you do have hair and if it doesn't look the way that you want it to look doesn't mean that you're not beautiful, if that makes sense. But yeah, I feel like, oh my god, oh my fucking god, there's something in the plant. Oh, never mind. It's like one of those. It's just like a part of a branch that like. Okay. Yeah. Like, but I feel like sometimes people don't really know. Like, I'm not saying it's not even her fault. Like, I specifically like that, and also like she meant it as a compliment. So like, it's fine. But like, people don't understand that like things that they can say can actually stick with you forever, and that actually scares me too because like I say things to people every single day, and I really hope that I don't say anything mean, or like I hope like I try not to be mean these days, but I also want to be honest. But like also it can be. It's like. What do you call it? The truth can be brutal, but like honesty doesn't have to be. You know what I mean? Like you can say what you mean, but don't say it mean. You know that whole quote? Yeah, whatever. So yeah, my hair, that's an insecurity, whatever. There was like some other tangent I was going on, but I couldn't. Sorry for the construction noises. I'm sorry. Like it's, you know, it's a good country, but like we're still developing a little bit, you know? So there's always construction going on, but I feel like that's in every country, you know, mostly. The only time I remember like I feel like the only country that I've never heard like construction noises is like literally America. Like, or maybe it was just a town that I lived in that wasn't really like developing still, because like it was already developed, like there were buildings and everything. But like even when there's construction in America, I feel like it's like low-key so quiet. And in India, no one cares. It's just like people do what they want, and I guess that's kind of cool. But like also, it's really not. Oh my god, I can feel the sun. It feels so good, low-key. Anyways, next insecurity. Let's talk about my eyebrows. I feel like my insecurities are like my fake. No, my eyebrow is like my fake insecurity, where it's like I feel like I'm supposed to be like insecure about my eyebrows, but I'm actually really not. But I feel like I'm supposed to be. And it started in like middle school, like literally 7th grade, 8th grade. This girl like moved from this other town into our town. One second, let me check if I'm still recording. Okay, I still am recording. Anyway, and she moved to our town, and like she was a definition of like I'm brutally honest, and she was brutal about it. Like earlier, I was like, you know, the truth can be brutal, but honesty doesn't have to be. But no, her honesty was brutal. Anyway, and so one day she used to always be on my back. She'd be like, "Pooja, get your eyebrows on. Get your eyebrows on. Get your eyebrows on. It looks weird. Your unibrow looks weird." And I was just like, no, like I don't want to. Like that shit hurts, okay? Threading hurts so much. And my mom only took me threading because like we had like family friends, and she was like a beautician that was like my family friend, like my mom's friend, and like my mom only trusted her, so she wanted to go to her. Like she wanted to go to familiar places, you know? I'm sorry about the truck. I'm gonna stop. Okay, anyways, so like my mom only took me to her, and it hurt so much. Like literally the first time I damn near cried, but I couldn't cry because like I knew the woman, but like she's not like my mom. I'm not gonna cry in front of my mom's friend, you know? It's weird. But like yeah, so I finally got my thread, and also I was like, dude, like leave me alone. Like I'm dead ass 14. Like I don't want, like I want to refrain from having to like, you know, do this whole like what do you call this, upkeep? Like I don't want to start so early, because like once you get started, it's like you can't stop, you know what I mean? Like once you look at yourself like without any like once you look at yourself with like threaded eyebrows, then next time your eyebrows grow out, you start to feel like you're ugly. Like, you know what I mean? Like you'll be like, oh, I need to go get it done. But then self-care costs so much money. It's like threading, like eventually it adds up. It's not super expensive. You know what I mean? It's like, I think it was like $8. I don't even know. But yeah, and I was like, dude, like I'm 14. Like, stop trying to get me to do my eyebrows just because you don't like looking at me. And also, it's like I feel like having excessive hair is sometimes associated with being ugly, and I don't get that because, like, I mean, like girls having long hair, that's not like excessive hair, but it's like having excessive body hair is somehow seen as being ugly, and I don't get that. Like, why? How does that make any sense? It's just like it's just hair. You know what I mean? But also, it's like it's like so hard to get out of that mindset. And I'm obviously still gonna like thread my eyebrows. I literally did it like this week. Do you guys like it? Anyways, I also did my upper lip thing because like it's just my preference. But also I feel like if someone doesn't want to do that, they shouldn't have to do that, and they shouldn't be forced by society to do it. So yeah. And also I have like this cut in my eyebrows. So like one day I was so sick of her like telling me to like thread my eyebrows every single day. So I just went on Instagram. I DM'd her. I was like, you know what? Like I don't mean to be rude or anything, but like I'm like really insecure about my eyebrows because I have like this cut. Basically, I'm not even insecure about it, but like I just had to tell her that so she would like tell me to stop. But I was like, my eyebrows are like one of my biggest insecurity, and it like kind of hurts and stings when you like tell me that I need to make them all the time. And also like threading really hurts, and like my mom is like super strict and she doesn't want me to do it. And so like I basically went off on her and basically gaslit her until she she apologized. She was like, oh, I'm really sorry. Like I didn't know that your eyebrows were an insecurity. And I was just like, okay, thank you. And then yeah, she kind of like left me alone. Since she's changed though. I really do think people can change, but I don't know. If you're one of those people that believe that people don't change, please let me know in the comments why, because I really want to know why you think that. And I'm not disagreeing or anything. I just think that people can change. Just because I think I've changed, she's changed. She did like a post on Instagram like 2 years ago or something. She was talking about how in middle school she was like super insecure and like unsure of herself and going through a lot of internal struggles, and that's why she took it out on people and just labeled it as brutal honesty. I knew it wasn't brutal honesty. It was just straight up being mean, okay? But like honestly, yeah. She's a great person now though, and I really, we don't talk anymore or anything because like she like went off Instagram or something. Or also she unfollowed me. Anyways, but that's okay. I feel like it's okay to unfollow people that don't serve you in your life anymore. I would like to keep up with her, but like it's okay. Like we're not a part of each other's life anymore. So if she doesn't want to follow me, that's okay. Next insecurity. What's my next insecurity? Okay, my next insecurity, like I didn't even plan this one. Okay, hold up. Let me put this. Okay. It's like posting stories on Instagram. Like I had this conversation with this guy on Omegle like the other day. 1 second, let me check if I'm still recording. Yes, I am. Anyway, this guy on Omegle, right? And he was an aeronautical student, and he just like, we had a really good conversation. All I'm going to say is, but like he had a lot of opinions on a lot of things. He was like an aerospace student at this like university in America. I guessed what university it was, and he was low-key scared that I was able to guess, and I was like, it's kind of obvious. He gave me a little bit of information. I just guessed, and it was like, pretty obvious to me. But he was like, okay, I didn't expect you to know that, so I'm not going to say it, even though I don't even know his name. He literally never told me his name. I didn't tell him mine, but like whatever. Yeah, we had this conversation. What were we talking about? My insecurity, posting on Instagram. Yeah, he didn't make me insecure about this. This was something that I was already thinking, how did you post on Instagram? I've been posting on Instagram lately on my stories because I feel this uncontrollable urge to share every single thought I ever have on my story. And obviously right now on Instagram, I only let people that, like, I only have a spam account. I don't have like a main account anymore. So my spam account only has like 28 followers on there. So like technically it's only people that like I'm comfortable with, but I somehow still get so uncomfortable around the people that I say I'm comfortable with. Like it's not them making me uncomfortable, but I just feel like, ugh, I'm so annoying. You know what I mean? Anyways, so like I still want to post though. So then I posted and I immediately delete the story after like 10 minutes just because I wonder what this person's going to think about this one, or like that person's going to think about this photo, or like what's going on here. And like, it's just, I just can't. And then, so basically the conversation with the guy, he was talking about a lot of space stuff and life beyond Earth, humans moving to Mars, moving to the moon, space stations and all that kind of stuff. And, he was an aerospace engineer. So like, what do you expect? Right. And he told me about a lot of things, planetary defense systems, and how like 2030, all this stuff is going to happen. Like we need to get off this Earth. He told me not to worry about climate change, which, I'm not educated enough to speak on that topic. But I would say maybe worry about it. You know what I mean? Like we're still on Earth, so like maybe worry about it a little bit. But also, I'm not like saying anything. Like I'm not saying anything. Okay, like don't like come for me. Like I'm not a scientist. Like I'm Anyways, yeah. So he was like. So he was just explaining all these like grand missions of us like going to different planets, traveling, and all this kind of stuff. And I was just like, I can't believe I'm sat at home in my room at my desk, literally crying about what this one girl is going to think about this Instagram story that I just shared, because I'm just resharing like this like random post on Instagram that really resonated with me. Meanwhile, she's out clubbing. So it's like, what's she gonna think about me? It's like I have no life. You know what I mean? But also it's like, what's the point of me even resharing this post that I like? I mean, most of the people are just gonna like skip through it anyway. So it's like, what even is the point of Instagram stories? But it's also like, I want to share it. It's like, I can't not share it. Okay. So it's just like, I'm just insecure. And I feel like I'm never gonna post anything ever again. But then I say that and then I go spam my friends like for 2 days straight. And then I just disappear for like a month. Yeah, that's another insecurity. Anyways.